The following is a preview for the next Ultra Vegito chapter and may contain spoilers. Click off now if you'd rather wait. But seeing his opportunity on the patter of Makoto's blood onto the ground, Jiren would already have launched straight forward at Makoto, ready to capitalize. As internally, mid-flight, he would cautiously think, this could be another trick, but either way, I cannot let this chance go. And it would seem that this was no trick at all, as with his defenses low, Jiren would land a backhand right on the torso of Makoto, sending the demon flying back initially before... Lucky hit! He would soon dig his heels and tails into the ground and stop himself from moving back any further. But this would be nothing to Jiren, as he would just strafe forward to attack once more. Come then! Even like this, you're still nothing but a runt! Though Makoto would be preparing himself, his own fist tightened as he beckons the God Killer. Come to me, my vessel! As suddenly the fourth would unleash and open all 8 of his limbs, accepting in Jiren's attack, while interestingly referring to him by a strange name. And just like that, the two would meet eye to eye. But for some reason, it only seems like Jiren is prepared to actually attack, while a massive demonic grin only seems to appear on Makoto's face. And so Jiren would once again make contact, his attack strong, and while Makoto is clearly a shell of himself, it would damage him far more than any previous attack. As with his cheek caved in and liquid splattering from his mouth, the blood demon would remain unusually silent. This all ends here, warrior! While Jiren, now coating his final fist in a powerfully concentrated fiery aura, would attempt to combo into one more battle-ending assault. But as he attacks, Jiren's punch is surprisingly grabbed by the fourth's palm, leaving Jiren to stare annoyed and comment, seems you have even more to give after all. Too little too late, however. This battle ends now! As quickly, an angered Makoto would then grab onto Jiren's next punch as well, struggling as he holds on yelling, you're right! This battle does end here! But not the way you're hoping, God Killer! Give up! But these tough words from the weakened blood demon would prove fruitless, as the oversized, bulky Jiren would quickly begin overpowering the fourth, pushing him back effortlessly. Fine, I give up. You win this battle. But in a shocking turn, Makoto would seemingly then concede, loosening his grip as he allows Jiren to overpower him. But unbeknownst to Jiren, behind Makoto, those hidden tails would begin plotting something of their own. But I win the war! As unbelievably, Makoto's 4 tails would then do the unthinkable, stabbing straight through the demon's own body and through the gut of the unsuspecting Jiren also. All in an instant, and so fast, Jiren hardly has a chance to even let go of Makoto's palms. But talking of the God Killer, back with Vegito, he would remain standing still, staring at the sky, thinking briefly, before I go and find the fourth, I better recover some energy. I haven't eaten in ages. I don't even know how I do it. Before finally, a smile would crack on Vegito's face as he thinks fondly of his late wife and says, You know, I never really appreciated her cooking back when I was home. But man, I miss Chi-Chi's meals. I bet one of those would get me back to full strength. Soon, my love. And instantly, with his daydream over, Vegito, just like Jiren, would then shoot into the sky. And soon, as we look on at the vast expanse of space, Vegito would be seen flying through at warp speed, eagerly trying to find a suitable planet to land and eat. And as he zooms through, still smiling, he would say, This speed, how mind-boggling! Broly's power is truly one of the best additions I ever made. I feel as strong now in base as I would have in blue. Maybe the rest of the 5 won't be needed after all. But just as he would begin gaining confidence, a new presence would be felt right near him. And one that just cannot be ignored as he comments, What? What is that I'm sensing? Did the 4th of the 5 strongest find me already? Not quite, monkey. But as Vegito would wonder, a strange but familiar voice would answer for him, leading to Vegito quickly turning around yelling, Monkey? Who the hell? What? But as he does so, only shock would await him, as unbelievably behind him, a massive spaceship would meet his gaze, and one with a very iconic design that could only belong to one family of creatures. And unsurprisingly, out of the ship's opening window, none other than Frieza would come out, sitting in his chair in his final form already, with a typical devious smirk. And as Frieza would soon reach in front of Vegito, he would say, I may not be the 4th, but I may be just as much as a challenge for the likes of you 2 monkeys. Or should I say 3? Frieza! You survived too? But for the God Killer, just the very sight of seeing the former Emperor of the Universe would be enough to freeze him in shock, as thoughts from his far-gone past suddenly rushed through him. And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,200 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video featuring the return of Frieza and yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.